Okay, can you guys hear me now? Yay! You can hear me! Well, at least I think you can. I really hope you can, because if you can't, that's bad. Um, Let me know when you can hear me, because at the moment, I'm just talking to myself. Oh, you hear me?
Can you guys hear me now? Yay!
Okay, you hear me, cool. Okay, so let's start some questions. Yeah, let's start some questions. I'm just going to post the link to the stream on Twitter, GameJolt, and Discord. Actually, Seabass, Seb, my dude, could you please post it on the Discord servers in the Matrix and the Sinister Turmoil Discord in the announcements? Cool. Some questions. Okay, so bear with me for a few minutes. Um, okay, I'll just get on Twitter and GameJolt, and then we can start questions. Um, I'll be reading questions that you put in the live chat. That's the only place I'll be reading them from. And you got to make sure the questions are sensible, because I will not be answering any stupid questions. So yeah, make the questions good. Okay. Okay. Cool beans. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Seabass. Um. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Yeah. Seb, you should probably ask them a bit spread out so other people can. Okay, first question. Is the map big? Yes, very big. There are multiple maps, but the main 2 to 3 maps are very big. Much bigger than most FNAF games, anyway. And somehow it's not lagging at all. I'm happy though. Um, what is your opinion on Baldi's Basics? I've never seen any gameplay, but I think it's overrated. That's my opinion. Are multiple animatronics going to attack you in one place instead of just one single animatronic that will be chasing you? It's possible that more than one could be chasing you at once, but if that happens, you should be worried because you will probably die. But yeah, it's possible. There are more than one animatronic in each section. Um, okay, Angus, please add Sinister Twisted Freddy. Well, we can't really add it anymore because the reason the old Sinister Turmoil had so many crazy animatronics was because that was multiplayer. That multiplayer just had heaps of animatronics randomly. It didn't make any sense to the story whatsoever. So that's kind of not going to happen. So, um, you missed my question. What was your question? Your YouTube channel is currently dead now. Um, how will the children drawings appear in games since this is a part and all? Yeah, the children drawings, they will be in the environments. You will see them. Okay, Seabass asks, do you think telling everyone that Sinister Fredbone's prototype marionette would be in the game was a good idea, or should you have kept them a secret? No, I want them to be, I want them to be known, so then people were like, oh, but we want to see them. Yeah. But yeah, I deliberately made sure that everyone knew they existed, because they were always just going to ask anyway. So, you know. Liam Renders, I think that's how you say it, Liam Renders, So what's your favorite matinee? What's your favorite matinee of cinematic? I personally use matinee. That's because I'm not too familiar with cinematic. However, cinematic I've heard is good, so I might try it out for Sinister Turmoil instead of matinee. But matinee is the one I use for. I use that for Sister Location Unreal Engine Edition. So. What Am I a Thing asks, what gave you the idea for Sinister Turmoil? Well, I didn't exactly make Sinister Turmoil, so I can't really take credit. I was given the project, so I didn't get really an idea. But I thought, well, this was my chance. When it was open, I guess, for ownership, I was like, oh well, this is my chance to maybe make something good out of it. I mean, not that it. I mean, it was, in my opinion, it wasn't the best before. Maybe that's just a biased opinion, but whatever. Okay. Pyrofox asks, how complex are the character models? Well, we were restricted somewhat with how complex they could be because of we couldn't make them too high poly um, in Unreal Engine because it just lags the engine. So we've actually optimized them pretty well. However, they've still got a reasonable amount of detail. They don't have heaps, but it's good. That one Panda Gamer asks, "What's your opinion on the Ultimate Custom Night Troll game?" Well, to be honest, I've never really been hyped for Ultimate Custom Night that much, but it's not. Well, I think I'll enjoy it when it comes out, but I'm not too bothered about what happens. As far as the troll game goes, well, that that's just Scott. So that's how he is. Um, where did I go to? What the hell? Where I've lost. Okay, there we go. King Alex asks. Oh, the children's Well, okay, so yeah, you asked. I didn't really explain that well. Um, so the children's drawings, because there are buildings within the park. It's not just an open space. There are some buildings there, and I'll appear in them. Could you make this game moddable? I'd rather not because I just want it to be its own thing. I want it to just kind of be its own game that can't be really altered. I mean, as it is, it's an Unreal Engine game, so you will be able to take the models out of it, unfortunately. But yeah, that's just how it is. Someone says, "Is there a secret animatronic?" There might be some. Yeah, possibly. Um, I'm just going to ignore Uno's question. Is there a battle pass? Nope. Is it Fortnite? Seb asks, how were you able to get Even G to help work on the game with you? Well, to be honest, I just sent him a message and he's like, yeah, sure. I'd like to work on it. He hasn't done much work recently for it. I don't know, because he's probably a bit busy, but yeah. Um, I'm just going to skip some questions that are irrelevant, like Nick's question. Shut up, Nick. Evan Matum asks, when will we get a demo if there will even be one? There won't be a demo. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not a fan of public testing or public demos. I would rather us do private demos within the team and maybe a small group of friends or whatever, people I trust, maybe some YouTubers without them actually making videos. Um, but the what's going to happen is we will test among the group, but there will be releases of other things before the main game. So there will be I guess little story snippets that you'll get before the game comes out. Um, um, Angus, I got another question. Can you teach me how to make a full animatronic? No, sorry, I don't have time. No, maybe in the future I'll do more tutorials on my channel, but at the moment I just don't have the time. Sorry. Um, That One Panda Gamer asks, will you use the idea of the rides to progress through the game somehow? So at this point, the rides are more atmospheric set pieces more than anything else. I mean, they wouldn't really make that. Well, there will be some gameplay stuff that will involve those attractions somewhat, but they won't necessarily. They'll be more landmarks than anything else instead of actually being utilized. But there will be some gameplay surrounding them, of course, and the whole game takes place around them, so you'll get to see them a lot. Okay, will there be an options menu? Yes, there will. When will the game come out? No idea. Probably next year, if I had to guess. How long did it take you to create the model for Prototype Ready? Well, Everything Animations, the one who modeled it, he took a couple of days, 1 or 2 days. Yeah, it wasn't. It was good. It was very fast. Have you considered putting in Easter eggs of characters from your fan games like Polly and Larry, or even Mr. Endo? There will be Easter eggs. I will make my way into this game somehow with my other games. But yeah, not Mr. Endo. Mr. Endo's dead. At least for now, he is. Polly will probably make an appearance somehow, but not like a major appearance. Okay. Where are we with questions? Okay. Is the teaser given to the contest winners important to the lore or relevant to this game? Let me just check what that tease was, because I can't really, Oh wait, I think I do. I do remember it. Yes. Well, if you brightened that image, you would have, noticed that there was an animatronic in there that you haven't seen before. So, yeah. Um... Can you make a blended tutorial that teaches you how to make a full body and not just a head? Sorry, don't have time, but I will maybe one day. Pytragam asks, are you programming the game? Yes, I am. I am programming the game. 100%. I just came in, so I don't know if this has been asked, but is the story finished, or are you still working on it? So the story's finished, but I haven't been told all of it. Because Sparky's Sparky's just in the process of writing it up, so I know the whole story. But I know the story, but I don't know all the details. Because I have nothing, well, okay, I have a tiny bit to do with the story, but he's pretty much in charge of the story. I don't really get a say. No, I'm trying to put little things in here and there, but I don't know if I'll get my way. We'll see. I don't. How's this location Unreal Engine? This location Unreal Engine Edition 4. Wait, no, just this location Unreal Engine Edition. What I'm saying. It is going very slowly. No, I just haven't gotten around to doing anything on it. Sorry, guys. I know I'll make something for today for the 3,000 followers, but yeah, I feel bad. Sorry. But it will get done. It will get done. Liam Renders asks, another one, is the park setting inspired by the fake leaked FNAF 3 teaser that depicted the game in theme? I don't know. You'll have to ask Sparky that question. Most of us know Springtrap is not going to be in the game. Is there any particular why he isn't? Or was he not used in the old Sinister Turmoil story as well, and you decided... Okay, well, I'm just gonna skip this question for now. Okay, next question. Will there be extras? Yes, there will be extras. Has there been any influences by other games that have released that have influenced? Yes, there are other influences that have influenced this game. The park has been a big influence. I've enjoyed... I like the park as a game, so it's it for me has been a big inspiration. And we've got like we've collected images to look at and of the park and all that kind of stuff. Is the game Sinister Turmoil out? No, it is not. Please, no, don't ask that. um, is the full game of Sinister Turmoil out? No, no, it's not. Please stop. When is Polly's Entity going to return? I do not know. It will probably return, possibly never. I mean, um, the thing is, uh, the Polly's Entity, the team is very limited. Which, I guess they're just not communicating very well, and not much stuff is getting done. However, comic is in the works. Get ready for the next Polly's Entity comic. Seabass asks, were you trying to make the Sinisters and prototypes scary or intimidating? Because they look more intimidating than scary. Of course, that isn't a bad thing. Yeah, I think the whole point of the new look we were going for, I think intimidating is a good way to put it. So I wanted them to look intimidating without using like overly like big teeth and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they still have big teeth, but they've got like different features that make them intimidating or scary. So Balloon Boy, for example, he's really unsettling to look at with his big eyes and all that. This stream needs some background music. Yeah, I was going to do that, but I thought it'd be a bit distracting. Will it be as slow as the park was? No, probably not. I mean, the park wasn't that slow. It was. I mean, it was pretty slow. But anyway, no, it won't be. It won't be a slow game. Could go jump off a cliff. Pop goes isn't up. Will the extras menu be like a museum like Final Nights? No. I've got some other ideas that are more unique and original. Crapped Miner 369 said, "Will Ennard be in this location Unreal Engine Edition?" Yes, he will. You can look forward to him, Ennard. Um, oh no, you're going to trigger some whatever. Yeah, comic. Pop goes on board. Blah blah blah. Will the comic have animated 3D pictures instead of dream pictures? Don't really know. Oh, right. Wait, what? Okay, will the comic have 3D pictures? I don't really know what you're asking there. So maybe, do you mean like animated like models? Because no, it's drawn. It's not. It's not. It's going to be very cartoony. This comic actually. It's got a new look because we've got a new artist. So, um, for the most, for most of this game, we'll be in an amusement park. However, will we be going anywhere else outside the park, even for a little bit? Maybe say in a horror attraction. um, As far as I know, there are no plans for that, at least in the main game. I will say that you will go to Fazbear's Fright at some point. It won't be in the main game, though. It will be probably one of the earlier teaser games, I guess you could call it. I'm tired. I don't know why. So, yeah. You'll be out of the park for a tiny bit, but for the most part, you'll be in the park. Because there's a lot of shit in that park. Was there a demo recently? No, there was no demo recently. What will the extras have? Renders, jump scares, behind the scenes? I am a big fan of behind the scenes stuff, so yes, there will be behind the scenes jump scares. I don't know if there's any point in having jump scares and renders or whatever, because let's be honest, you play through a whole game with that stuff, so who really needs it in the extras menu? Behind the scenes, extra, well, cut concepts, all that kind of stuff. Maybe some concept art, all these kind of things. Um, Stuff that you wouldn't see otherwise. All behind the scenes stuff. I like that in an extras menu. Okay, what inspired you to make Polly's Entity? Ugh, that's a long time ago now. I don't really know. I just kind of wanted to make a fan game with original characters, so I just got some animals and gave them some names, and then I started writing the lore, and then it got really crazy. But yeah, it was fun to work on while it lasted. Will we see a trailer for this game? Yes, you will. Probably soon. Hopefully. Let's move on to the next question. But yeah, so Will there be a custom night in this location on Unreal Engine Edition? No, there will not. What's your opinion on the old Sinister Turmoil made by UHQ Games? Well, to be honest with you, I didn't. Okay, to be honest, I was jealous of the followers they got, or UHQ got for the amount of work that he did, because he didn't really do that much work, and it felt like it was a bit cheap, and it wasn't really made with original assets, all that kind of stuff. So it's oh my god, sorry. Yeah. It was. I'm just. I'm just not sure if I didn't really like the old version. I didn't think it was shit, but I wasn't a fan. That's for sure. I wasn't a fan. That's really all I can say, to be honest. Okay. So next question, because I don't have any questions left to read. I'm just too good, don't I? I just read too much. Um. Okay. Any more questions? Questions. I'll just go on to the Sinister Turmoil dev server and see what's going on. Oh, here we go. Have you thought of doing puzzle like teasers like QHQ and didn't Sparky did for the old Sinister Turmoil? Well, there will be interactive teaser games. That's all I'll say. Okay, how do you dab? I don't know. I don't dab, so I'm not an expert on it. Sorry. How did you become the new creator of Sinister Turmoil? Well, pretty much UHQ put a post out on the old Sinister Turmoil page asking, well, I'm giving up on this, so would anyone like to take over? So I was just like, yeah, sure, you can check out my games, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Now it's mine. He just gave it over. It was kind of weird, actually. I didn't actually think he'd be like, oh yeah, sure, take it. But now I have it, and now I have the responsibility that comes with it. And I've met so many nice, good people. Sparky, good person. Nick, well, good person, I guess. Yeah, everyone on the team is great. They're all very hard workers when they work. And yeah. What kind of music will we hear throughout the game? Well, music is exciting. The two composers, Rain and Vade Metal Fang, they are very good. And they make really good music that will appear throughout the game. So it's you will like it, and you will see the first. Well, we're going to release some tracks on the Sinister Turmoil page soon, but we, um, but we're just holding back for a few weeks, and then you'll see some tracks that have been made for the game, and you'll see one in the trailer when it comes out, whenever. No, Nick, I love you, Nick. Nick, you're the best. You put a smile on my face every day. um, yeah, but anyway, back to the topic of the music. Yeah, you'll see it in the trailer, which will be coming out sometime in the near future. Um, but yeah, music is really, really good. You'll like it. It's top standard for a FNAF game, in my opinion. That's my opinion, though, so probably doesn't count for much. Um, so, questions. What's the next question? To be honest, Seabass. Okay, so why does the prototype's Bonnie look head entire yeah. Why does prototype's Bonnie's entire face and head look so weird? To be honest, I want it to be remodeled. It will be remodeled. I don't know how, but it will be remodeled because I don't like it either. Oh, Uno, what about you? Oh, you're the best. I love you, Uno. You do such good work. William Afton 987 asks, when might we see a demo/trailer for the game? Uh, so you will not ever see a demo, as I said earlier, but you will see a trailer sometime soonish. Do I have to make animation for the game? Kiva animations asked. Um, no, I think Khalid's pretty good for now, and apart from the fact he plays Fortnite all the time, so we might need someone who doesn't play Fortnite all the time. Blah 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 blah. Do you have an approximate release date? Like what month will Sinister Turmoil come out? I do not have an estimate. It's probably going to be next year sometime though. But there will be more stuff coming out in the meantime, so don't worry about that. In the Sinister Turmoil Discord, if you reach Sinister rank, do you get anything else besides the role? Well, I guess you'll just have to reach that rank and see, but yes, you do. But good luck getting to it. It's like, what, level 50 or something? Um, okay. Next question. What made you want to make an amusement park in Sinister Turmoil? Well, I didn't really get a choice. It was in the lore, apparently. So. But I love the setting for Sinister Turmoil. It's really cool and gives me so much creative freedom with what to do. Yeah. So you've said only FNAF 1 to 3 canon, but as a Sinister Turmoil, but a few other team members said it's canon 1 to 4. Which is it? And if it isn't canon to 4, how come? Sparky, please answer Seabass's question. Because I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I'm not sure 100%. Just, yeah. Sparky will tell the truth. Um, what's your favorite human character in Sinister Turmoil? Well, I can't really say because there is only one that I know. Well, okay. I only know of one's kind of personality, I guess you could say. But there's heaps of others that I think I will like more that we have planned to add, but haven't been modeled or designed or whatever. But we've talked about it, and there's some preliminary concept sketches that we've done of these other humans that will be in the game, and they are super cool. When does Sinister Turmoil take place? A long time in the future. Well, after Fazbear's fight, pretty much. Not long after. Lee asks, was there anything the old creator asked you not to change in this new version? Actually, no, he clearly didn't care about the game. He just left. But, however, there was, Sparky approached me as soon as I got ownership of the game, and he was like, "Oh, well, I worked on the old one. Is it okay if I worked on the new one?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So and Sparky wanted to keep things. Obviously, he wanted to keep the similar of what the old game had, except I changed a bit because I thought it was necessary, and I think it still is. It was worth it changing all of the things, it's like the character models and all that. The unknown asks, oh no, he doesn't ask anything. Plot twist, no, blah blah blah. Seb asks, will most of the characters in the game have voice acting or just a small amount? All the animatronics. Probably a small amount because it costs so much for voice actors. It's ridiculous, and I'm not rich. If I was, I would, but I'm not. Well, I don't have that money to burn anyway. Um, Danielle Ennard asks, are you the creative Lost and Found? Yes, I am. It's dead now, but yes, I am. King Alex 105X asks, who's the protagonist? I don't know if I think it's I think it's on the Sinister Turmoil page. I'm not sure exactly, but you play as a detective, pretty much investigator kind of guy. Um, how would you feel if you used the old models? I would not like to use the old models at all. I would not. I would probably just cancel the game if I was forced to use the old models because I just can't bear those old models. Um, Do you ever get annoyed of people asking for multiplayer and a demo despite you saying these two things won't happen? Um, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I get really, really annoyed. Really, really annoyed. Like, I just kind of sigh. I don't know whether to respond and be really mean or not respond and be like, you know, they could, they could not get an answer. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? Okay, how long do you think it is going to take to make the game? It's going to take a long time because there's a lot of stuff to do, and what we've got planned is there's a lot of stuff to do. So it's just going to take time, and we're going to have to work together as a team so it goes faster. Um, which animatronics in the game will be facing first? Or will we be facing first, the prototype group or the Sinister group? Well, I know there hasn't been a lot of discussion in the team about this, but in my mind, the prototypes will be the one that you'll be seeing first because it just makes more sense to me. Um, will there be a lot of death in the game? Yes, there will be so much death. Um, The prototypes have been taken the limelight more than the Sinisters. Yeah, I actually have. I didn't intend for that, but that's kind of just how it's turned out. Um, that's just life, I guess. No, but the prototypes are probably just as important as the or as close a similar level of importance to the Sinister animatronics. So that's kind of it's not really well. I the reason that the prototypes have been more, I guess, prominent in the advertising and all that kind of stuff for the game is because they were modeled first, so we get kind of just use them for promotion, and then that's kind of followed through for now, and then but the Sinisters will be more, like, make more appearances soon enough. Um, do you think you should deactivate the comments? Well, to be honest, in the last week, I've considered that a lot on the Sinister Terminal page, but we'll see. How does the game progress so far? There's it's slow, but the thing is, we're making more progress out of the game file, if you know what I mean. Like, we're doing a lot of stuff development-wise that hasn't been put into Unreal Engine yet. So we've got a full map at the moment, pretty much. There's only a few things we've got to add. But, yeah, the progress is going a bit slow, but we'll be fine. Angus, do me a solid and put the head of old Sinister Freddy in the trash can labeled shit and put it somewhere else. Yeah, sure, I might do that. I would be up for that. Is there another set of animatronics that have not been announced yet? Yes, there is. Well, it's kind of already been teased already, but yeah, there is. What's the fun time Fredbear in FNAF's Dislocation Unreal Engine Edition? Well, it's just there, I guess, but it was modeled by Games Production, and yeah, that was good, I guess. Uh, the Lonely Sea Bass, yes, blah blah blah. Mini games going to be a thing in game. There will be mini games, but they won't be like full screen. So you'll be able to go up to arcade machines and play the mini games on the arcade. Can you add Sinister fan game? No, we're not doing that. We're not adding Sinister fan game animatronics anymore. Which prototype animatronic is your personal favorite, and what Sinister is your favorite? Okay, prototype is Prototype Chica with the bear traps. She is cool as hell. And then her cupcake, which no one's actually seen fully, is really cool. My favorite Sinister is probably Sinister Bonnie because I just like the overall appearance and how it kind of looks like Withered Bonnie without the mask on. If you see it without the mask. Um, that one panda gamer asks were the prototypes based off the toys or are the toy animatronics? What? Okay, so the prototypes were based off the toy animatronics. Yeah. But they're not actually the same toys. I think in the original they were meant to be, but stuff's changed and models got better, and yeah, um, yeah, the unknowns. Uno, you've got to model two map things, and I need them really soon, so please go model them. Will there be a character or animatronic that says mysterious stuff that actually relates to the lore? Um, potentially, potentially. There will be some of the other humans will say some pretty weird stuff, but yeah, but there will be a couple of characters that do that. Add a reference for the fan game Jolly. Well, considering the developer of Jolly works on the game, I'm assuming he will be doing some. He'll put some Easter egg in there somehow. Will the FNAF 6 Funtime Chica be in FNAF 6 location and Revision Edition? Yes. No, not the same model, but there will be a Funtime Chica in there. Why did you delete Lost and Found? I love that game, but I never had time to play it. It would be nice to do it at least once. I hope that in the future you'll publish it or remake it. So, Lost and Found, yeah, it might come back. Just the first one, I don't know. If I get time to polish it up, maybe we'll see. Um, will there be a time where the Easter contest winners can show other people their prize once the animatronic in that teaser has been teased publicly? You'll be able to show that prize once it's publicly known the animatronic that you were shown. What game is your highest priority at the moment? Sinister Turmoil, 100%. If I give you a sample of my voice, will you put it as an Easter egg? Possibly. I mean, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so now, wait, there's probably going to be questions asked. Okay, so stop asking questions for now. And we're going to bring on some of the development team to the stream, and yeah. Sure, let's do this. um, so, time to call this group of people. Okay, hang on. I just gotta.
Hello?
I gotta put in some earphones so
Are
you
you
guys can hear me.
are you still streaming?
Shut up, development team. Shut up.
Are you still streaming?
Okay, so
Dude, are you
I don't
still
know.
streaming?
I assume everyone can hear me on the stream and in the chat. Let me just check. Okay, cool.
Oh. Oh, hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
How many I'm famous now.
You're famous. Welcome to the fame.
Yeah, I'm famous, dude.
So
When is multiplayer coming out?
shut up. Okay. So yeah, I don't know who else is in this chat with us. We have Rain. we have Kalud, we have JWS, and we have Uno. Okay, so is everyone hello? Why are we calling? I mean, like, oh yeah. Okay, we'll wait for Sparky because Sparky's the one who talks the most. He's coming. He's just eating.
Yeah, just blame him. Blame him.
It's all Sparky's fault. Sparky's.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
always fault. I
Freaking
mean,
Sparky, dude.
Jesus.
Always his fault, dude.
What an idiot!
Come on, Sparky. Yes.
Oh, Sparky. Sparky, come on. No, okay, so we've stopped asking questions for now.
He is here. All my fault.
He's here. Run! Okay, Sparky is on the stream. Welcome, Sparky.
I'm welcome, yes.
That's good.
Sparky, we all hate you.
Yeah.
Man, you cancelled multiplayer. We hate you.
Oh my god, Sparky, you cancelled multiplayer. Everyone just go and rage at Sparky. He actually ruined multiplayer for you, everyone. Like, seriously.
Yeah, man.
I was solely
Feels
responsible
bad.
for that.
You know, it's kind of
Who has the screaming children in the background? Is that you, Khalid?
I don't know, but I find it therapeutic.
Oh yeah, that's my brother.
You know what? The most ironic part is that
Sorry, I was just looking
like
at
this
sorry, we're
game
having
is
some
was partly for multiplayer.
Yeah.
Oh guys, we're having some technical issues with my little brother.
It is you.
I will mute you. I will mute you.
No!
We're
No, don't do it!
We're having some difficulties. Sinister Flumpty kept on crashing the game, so we had to cancel.
Oh shit, really? Sinister Flumpty, yeah. We're gonna really have to alter that.
I wish we had the guts to add that.
I'm not adding Sinister Flumpty at all.
You're asking not adding Sinister Flumpty.
Wait.
I muted Khalid, by the way. That's why no one can hear his screaming children.
No.
Can you hold up, Sparky? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, tell him that I'm gonna leave anyways, since I gotta go do something, alright?
Oh, okay,
Khalid
see ya.
has to do something. He also
Poor
said
Khalid.
he hates
Yes, no, multiplayer is permanently deleted, Danielle Ennard. It's gone.
It is gone.
you.
Yes.
Multiplayer's been deleted.
It's been completely gone. It's gone, okay? It's gone. 5 Nights at Sinister Bendy Ink Machine. Okay, can we stop?
Don't
Okay.
be joking.
So, what are we doing now on this stream, guys?
I assume answering more questions, but like hell.
No one's asking questions. Okay, everyone, ask questions for Sparky, because
Ask
Sparky...
some damn questions.
Ask Sparky some questions.
You better ask them.
For all those who don't know, Sparky's the other director in the game of Sinister Turmoil. So.
What's it like to work with Angus?
Oh shit.
He's very. This is where I get social services on this. He's pretty all right.
What?
I'm glad that you had to ask an extremely hard-hitting question for the first one. like, he really wants everything to get done because he believes in the project and he wants to make sure everyone gets their jobs done well, but he won't overwork you to the point that you can't do anything. Like, he'll give you breaks if you need them.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, if you're getting lazy on the lore and haven't written anything in 2 months,
I feel bad if I just go and target people and tell them, yeah, I don't care what you're doing in your life. You go and work on your task for Sinister Turmoil.
You better make this goddamn building.
Yeah, if you don't make that building, I will have your head on the chopping block. No, okay.
Yeah, Nick can relate to that personally.
Okay, tell us your origins. Did you see Seb's question? Tell us your origin story, Sparky.
All right, it all started on January 10th, I believe, maybe 3 a.m. Horribly long, just like agonizingly long birthing time, like unreasonably long. In all honesty, I feel bad about it to this day, and I had no control over it. Stayed in the hospital for like a day, like I'm not maybe two. Nah, 2 days. I'm not sure why it was 2. I think they just wanted to keep me around because they thought I was some sort of demon child. Because to be honest, I'm pretty sure I am. But you know, that's semantics.
This stream just became super weird.
On the third day, I was introduced to our Lord and Savior Angus Games, and he
Welcome.
chained me to a basement and made me write a story for a series that I had no prior knowledge about.
Yep, it's a true story. He's still locked in my basement, actually. Sparky, how you going?
God.
Get back to work, Sparky.
Hold on, just done. Okay. Well, Sinister gravy appeared. No. No. Never
What?
speak of the child.
Sinister gravy. Or Garvey. Jeez, what? Yeah, okay.
Look, man, just because I made that voice doesn't mean I'm allowed to put him into video games. I'm pretty sure Hindenburg would be.
Doesn't
Hindenburg
allow
would
you.
fucking castrate me if I let that happen.
Yeah.
Is there anything I liked about the old Sinister Turmoil? Or I guess that's an Angus question.
No, it's your question. I've already.
Alright, fine. I guess, like, I'm kind of a little bit biased considering I was working on the original Sinister Turmoil for about a year
Yep.
before UHQ dropped it and gave it to Angus, so I am very biased on that fact. I kind of saw something special in, well, I'm going to be completely honest here. Before I started writing the story for the game, UHQ already had a story written out for the game that was mega short and kind of bad. So, like I was originally only going to be a voice actor for the main Who-Man character, but I like looked at the story because I needed to know more of my lines, and I'm like, no, this won't work. This won't work. So I ended up dropping that whole storyline, which I might talk about some other time, and just started writing a new one. And I'm not sure how it got to an amusement park. I guess it was kind of based off that original fake FNAF 3 leak, I guess. And it's weird because a lot of the plot points for the game, I like write them, I like have them in my head, but I don't write them down concretely. Then I look around and look at other fan games, and I'm like, they're doing that right, damn it! Like the whole like Twisted Carnival is doing like the attraction thing, and like some plot points in some other fan games that I'm not going to discuss. But like, yeah, I was extremely distraught that all the ideas that I had come up with were like, oh, everyone else had that idea and did it faster.
It's so hard to be original these days.
It's so hard to be so talented.
I know, right?
No.
Okay, what other?
I know Garvey's from Dormitibus. I fucking played it. God damn it. You spelled his name wrong!
Where's Even G? I don't know. What did we decide his name was? Was it Evan or Even? Ivan.
Ivan.
Okay.
Ivan's working on Jolly 3 Chapter 7.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually
Honestly,
working on Jolly 3 Chapter 7 right now. So.
Yeah, I'm considering breaking into his house and deleting all of his progress because I think it might be a legitimate threat to our work.
Oh no, what's going on?
Oh no. Seabass, what the hell have you done?
That was a good.
I haven't opened it yet.
I rate this game. I rate this game.
Opened yet. Hey, good job. You did it. You win.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's so hard to be original, says the FNAF fan game creator. Hey man.
You can't be original in FNAF fan games anymore.
You can only go so far with spooky robot meant for child laugh end up doing
Even
murder.
is not speaking. I don't think he even speaks English. So.
Ivan speaks plenty of English. I've heard him say the whole Declaration of Independence.
No, you haven't. He lives in the Philippines. He doesn't speak English.
Don't ask questions. That's their job.
How many animatronics are in the game? Okay, you can answer this one, Sparky.
How
2.
many animatronics? Shit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. A lot. Next.
No, to be honest, I think there's like upwards of 15, maybe. I don't know.
Uh,
It's
if we're
upwards of
talking, like,
10.
interactables?
If-
Are we
if-
talking like?
No, I think Interactables is probably about 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I
and then
guess.
there's if multiplayer was still a thing, there would be like 8 more
Yeah, but multiplayer's dead.
different fan games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a racist! I am not a racist! I was just stating the facts!
We're actually basing this game off of Five Nights at Doors too.
Oh.
Go hate old Sinister. Anyone? Yeah. Anyone want to ask Rain? Which I'm just about to make a moderator. Okay. Rain
Rain
is.
isn't a mod yet?
No, I just made him a mod. Sorry.
Damn you!
Yeah. So Rain is the composer. Ask him questions. Okay. Yeah. Just ask him in the chat. The chat's on screen as well. So if you guys are watching this after this has been uploaded to my YouTube channel, well, yeah, cool. I guess.
You wanna
Okay.
listen to the title screen? Well,
No.
you cannot.
Oh wait. Isn't there?
Actually, no. Let's give it Sparky. Let's give them a snippet.
All right, fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go find. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Which one?
Make
There's
sure
one-
your lungs don't fall out.
Well, all of them are good. I remember
What-
that.
what-
All of them are actually really good. Like all of the soundtrack that we have so far is extremely good.
Oh yeah, high quality stuff. What does Springtrap look like? Springtrap isn't in the game, silly.
Yeah. So shut up. No.
Springtrap did as heck, yo. I
Um.
believe he was in the old game as like a tertiary kind of boss. Because I'm gonna reveal a thing about the old Sinister Turmoil story, so you get that deep, high sense lore that UHQ used to make. So basically, the original game was supposed to be like, you walk around in this abandoned place, and you were sent here to map it out or whatever, which I still don't really understand. But that doesn't really matter, considering that the whole twist of the thing was that you're basically living in your sort of like, you're not actually doing any of this. This is all kind of in your mind, because each time you get through an area with a sinister animatronic, you would collect a quote-unquote memory. Still not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean, but and then eventually you would face off against Sinister Springtrap or whatever, and Springtrap would end up, and then it would end up being revealed at the end after you beat him that you are Springtrap, and it would kind of be that sort of like mind-bending thing like that. But immediately I'm like, this story kind of sucks.
I
You mind if
don't
I make
remember
this about a
Shadows. I don't remember Shadows, but wasn't that like?
Okay, everyone. Are we ready for a snippet of the music or soundtrack?
You're
No.
gonna be playing it at your definite.
What are you? Is that Uno doing that? I feel like it is.
The hell?
Doing those.
Doing what?
Those no. Okay, are we all ready for it?
No.
Oh my god, it is
Oh,
him.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, ready? Is everyone ready? You guys can't hear it, but everyone on the stream can.
Damn it.
Okay, that was a snippet of a chase track for when the animatronics
I
are chasing
was jamming the fuck out.
you. You couldn't even hear it.
I know.
Oh, Sparky.
Pig.
You comedian. Good. You better like it. That's not even the best track we have. We have so many good.
I can't even compare them. They're all my children.
They're all your children. You can't choose a favorite.
They're all Rain's children. I cannot pick a favorite. This one.
Well, I guess we'll end the stream soon because I have a life and I want to do
Yes.
stuff. Or maybe I don't
How
have a
will they
life.
learn about How will they learn about Sinister prototype Shadow Jolly?
Oh
How will they
shit!
learn?
What the fuck is that?
But what about Sinister Springtrap's prototype Pop Goes?
Dad.
Springtrap will never be in.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you.
Shit.
Y'all want to
Muted.
Fuck William Afton being the purple guy. Boom, I said it.
Why does Sinister Freddy have arm blades? Well, you shouldn't question things you don't need to know the answer to. So shut
I
up.
don't know, cause they look cool.
Actually, that's probably the best explanation, to be honest.
I don't know, man. Whenever he was being made, I'm pretty sure whoever was making him is like, yo, I got.
He needs spears on his hands.
Hold up, arm blades. Like in the carnival, there's like a trash bin, and someone has like a copy of Assassin's Creed 3, and he's like, holy shit, I can use this. I'm thinking of Sinister Freddy. Damn it.
Okay, well, Rain is demanding I show you guys another track, so let me find one.
Gasp.
Gasp? Oh no.
We should just make the whole fucking soundtrack public at this point.
That's
Oh, no.
fine,
Okay,
Rain.
let's show off one more. Alright, one more.
One more,
Alright,
and then one more, and then we'll end the stream. Okay, one more, and then we'll end the stream. Okay.
Well, okay.
Oh.
You guys get one
Why
more.
should I talk to the people?
You don't
What happened
get.
to the old model? They gone!
Jesus. No, I think they actually are though. It's because when I originally was getting them from UHQ, he just kind of didn't. He said, "Oh, don't have them anymore, lol."
What?
Okay, so yeah. Okay, let's get another. Is everyone ready for the next Sinister Turmoil snippet of shit?
Oh
I don't
no.
think they want to say that shit.
Okay, everyone, 3, 2, 1.
Ah!
3, 2, 1.
God.
Okay, it's going. Okay, that's enough for that one. And then apparently I'm meant to show this one too. Okay, Rain, that's fine. As I said
Let's
before,
just
we're
show
just
them the whole
showing the
soundtrack.
whole game. That's fine.
All the soundtrack that's done so far.
Yeah, well. Okay. It's playing. Okay, that's enough for that one, I guess.
But it is
Okay,
a
well,
good idea.
I guess that's a stream, guys. Thanks for watching.
Whoa. I hope all your answers got questions.
We should have probably opened the Q&A on the Discord server too, so we would get more.
Oh, dang right.
Shit, but I don't have time. No,
Mm.
Sparky can go answer all those questions.
God damn.
Uh,
All right, fine. Fuck it all.
okay, okay, no, but I'm ending the stream, so you can answer them in the Discord.
Okay.
Oh.
Before y'all go, one last thing. You got to make sure that in your travels across this gross ass land that you be careful of the.
What? Did you...
uh,
Rip Sparky, he just left. Okay, well, everyone, thanks for sticking around to the stream. It was a good stream. Hope your questions got answered. Sorry for those that we didn't get to on the stream, but you can always go and ask them in the Sinister Turmoil dev. No, not the dev. No, what am I talking about? You can't get into the dev server. No,
No.
go to the Sinister Turmoil public Discord server and answer or ask your questions in the Q&A channel, and we will answer them as soon as we can. For now, goodbye. Do you have anything else to say, JWS, before we end the stream?
not really. Not really.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay then. Well, I guess we'll say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.